It is 7:31, so I'm a minute late. But that's okay, because ain't nobody waiting for me. Ooh, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Nobody? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'll give it some time. I have my diet ginger ale. Ugh. Somebody must be talking about me. My nose is itching. Okay, let's see. Where we at? Where are we? Hey, one person. It's taking longer and longer. Hey, Akimi, and 1 second. I'm getting to it. Let me see my channel. Akimi and... Hey, Daisha. What's up, friend? Oh, Lord. Y'all, Daisha, I don't know if you were on the live the other night. I saw you had asked me the question about the pictures behind me. Those, I got them from Ross 7 years ago when I first moved to Texas. And it's 6 of them, actually. Hey, friend. Hey, sugar honey. What's going on, y'all? Oh, my nose is itching, so somebody's chit-chatting about me. Thank you. Yeah, you know, I like just that kind of dull, bland, monochromatic look. And that's going through the whole room. So I wound up, those pictures have been everywhere. They've been behind me here on this wall in the dining area. They've been over there. They were, at first, I brought them to go over my bed when I had a different bed. That's when I actually brought them. Yep. Hey, Susan. Who else is on? Okay, we good. We good. We're supposed to be talking about 2 things today. I know one was Vegas and 2 was something else. But I did think of a couple other things I wanted to talk about. How you doing, Susan? Hey, David, how are you? Y'all, you know, I wanted to talk about small channels that are just starting out in YouTube. And or either have been around for a while but was a small channel and now looking to grow your channel. I wanted to talk a little bit about that too. Good, David. I'm good. I'm good. Hanging in here. You know how you decide, you wake up with this bright idea, right? And that's what I did today. I woke up with the brightest of ideas to reorganize everything. Y'all, I'm in a mess. But it's okay. I'm in a happy mess. I'm glad I got halfway through because it's forcing me to finish tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, y'all. Thank you, sugar honey. Hey, Rosemary from Sherman. What's up, friend? Hey, Susie Wallace. I got 2 Texans on here, y'all. Hey, Rena. Oh, you know what, Rena, with all that heat, we're in the 90s still. Thank you, Father. I'm telling you, it's been so nice. Although it's hot, don't get me wrong. I know, 90s is hot. But looking at what we could be looking at this time of year, I'm thinking it's good. Susie, don't you agree? And Rosemary, it has been milder than usual lately. Oh, get out of here, Susie. You need to be over here helping me then, because I've been moving stuff, child. Yeah, it's been pretty decent. Hey, Natasha. Wait, didn't I just say it? Wasn't I saying Tarasha? Wasn't I saying it? Nope. Tarsha. I said I was going to call you that, right? So, yeah, I took this shelving unit that I had thrifted and I had painted it white a while ago, but it needs another coat. It wasn't the best of painting, but I am going to do that in the next couple weeks. I hear you. Hey, Deborah. I hear you, Susan. Thank you, friend. Sherry Russell's in the house. Hey, Jatan. But y'all, I took this shelving unit that I was going to put outside. That's what I was saving it for. But then I said, you know what? I put it over in the kitchen. I moved the cabinet with the double doors because that wasn't really helping me none. It wasn't holding what I needed. Y'all, I got all color glasses over there. I don't even care. The thing is, I'm focusing on storage right now over there. I don't want to get rid of all of my glassware that I love so much. What's up, Jatan? Exactly. That's right, Susie. That's what I'm talking about. Compared to it could be 100, 102, 103. You know, right now, this time of year. No, we're doing pretty good in the low 90s, you know. Hey, Tia. From Spring Valley, California. How are you? Can I call you Tia? I just shortened your name up. Outrageous. Hey, Harriet. How are you? How you doing? I heard it's been hot up there too, up northeast. But yeah, y'all. So that's what I was doing today. I told y'all I found the toaster oven, and actually, guess what? My tripod is today. That's how I was feeling. My toaster oven and this little mini rotating tripod I got from Prison of Profit. I got it from one of his sales. That's what my tripod is today. I just was not in the mood to be searching around for stuff. Yeah, so now, well, I have one. I still haven't opened it, but I will use it. Right now, I'm going to reorganize in there in that pantry. And I think I'm going to try. I'm doing some work in there, but I'm trying to find additional storage on top of what I have already. That's what I'm trying to do. Find some, but tucked away storage. You know what I mean? 130. Where is that at, Akemi? 130 degrees? Oh, you cooking? No, I ain't doing that. Now, that right there. No, Texas is about as far as I could go with heat. Child, don't even talk about it. Too much. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I have I got some marble things that I'm whatchamacallits. Well, a couple of them is down here, but this right here that I made from a candlestick and a marble cheese board. And then I got a bigger one that's a table that was actually an accent table. And I was looking at it. I said, oh, that would be a nice dramatic tiered tray. So I got that sitting there now. But that's what I've been doing all day. I've been finding stuff. I got all this glassware that, you know how you forget you have something? Because you just got too much and it's all over the place. So I'm trying to put everything where in its place, where it belongs. You know what I mean? That's what I've been doing today. And actually, it's probably going to be about a week's worth of work. I'm going to get it to where it looks normal by tomorrow in here. But then I'll start maneuvering stuff to where I'm actually pulling out of each place. And then I'll get back to my closet. I just walked away from the closet. Thank you. Yeah, this was, you know what this was? This is a candlestick that I thrifted, right? It's from Pottery Barn, I think. No, I don't know where this is from. I got a big one from Pottery Barn, too. I got another, but I got about maybe 4 or 5 of these that I made from a cheese tray to marble slab. It's very heavy. And I just took like a cement glue and glued them together. And so they become a nice cake plate. You see that? And then I have this right here. This is just one of the ones I have. Look. So if you needed it for a dessert stand, I got a bunch of these. But I had this one. I got a bigger one here. I got another one. That's the one with the Pottery Barn thing. I got some smaller ones. I got all kinds. And thrifting all of them pieces. I just thrift them. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, y'all. That's it. I have been let me tell you, these are so easy to make, y'all. Those marble stands, and they look so expensive, right? When you have your stuff set up, like, oh my goodness, is that Carrara marble? Yes, it is, child. It's a cheese board and a beautiful candlestick. That's what you need to do. Find yourself a nice heavy candlestick to hold that marble, because I got another one right here. Look, this one's really heavy. Here's that other tripod I was going to use. But wait. Oh my goodness. This one's heavy, y'all. Look at this one. It's huge. So now I got to put these. What I need to do is find a place where these could go in the house here. So I just have them sitting right here till I can figure it out and get that done. Woo! And that, again, that candlestick was thrifted, and this right here, y'all. Wait, this is the funny part. This right here, this marble slab, was an actual table. This was on a table. I thrifted the table for $3.99. I discarded the wood part, and I just kept the marble, and then put it on this candlestick that cost me like $1.99. So this is probably $4 worth of thrift right here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and it's heavy and it's big. Whoo, that's for a big cake. Hey, I know, Danielle, I was on it. Yesterday, I just felt like, you know what? I need to call some of my friends. And then I thought, why don't I just call all of my friends and just get on live? That's what made me pop on yesterday. And then, because I get on the phone and I'll be running Sugar Honey's ear down, okay? We both talk on the phone. When we get on the phone, you got to be careful with a conversation between me and her, because we'll be on the phone for 5 hours and not even realize it. Y'all, I promise you. Get out of here. A whole lot of rain, huh, Deborah? Yeah, I don't, after I get myself, when I tell you I'm so out of order right now, I couldn't even videotape it. The shame. But you know what I am going to videotape? I'm going to videotape me taking these bookcases apart, moving them and putting the new one there, and how I would style them now. Whereas, with these white bookcases, I'll show y'all. With these white bookcases, can y'all see? Look at all of this down here. I told you I was using the thing, right? Look at all of that. Well, with them, I was using it for, I knew I was going to mess up my little tripod. I was using it for, I know, a hot royal mess, right? That's all I said I was going to stop calling myself that. Hey, Thelma found it. Hey, Linda. Danielle Klein. I just spoke to you, Danielle. Hey, Merlin. Who else? Did anybody else pop on? I'm trying to make sure I get it. Hey, Selena. Okay. So I got everybody, I think. So yeah, with this, like I was telling y'all, okay, hey Sandra Cherry, y'all, with this right here, I built this because I needed storage. And it was basically, in my mind, I thought, okay, the bottom 2 shelves on each one, so it would give me 6 shelves to just store some stuff, right? Some extra dishes and stuff. And then I would decorate the top 3. Well, it doesn't always turn out like that. I always find myself stuffing stuff, and it just looks junky to me. And then the top shelf is junky. So I was like, I got it. Just find somewhere to put this stuff or start donating. So I'm actually donating some like cups I don't have a set of, like coffee cups that I don't have a set of. Like the Williams-Sonoma and Crate and Barrel pieces and stuff that I don't have a full set of, I'm donating. I've been doing that all day today, putting that in boxes so I could drop it off. Up top, I got to do something with it because I don't want nothing up top on my other ones. That's, like junk-wise, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then when you see me decorate the black shelves like I'm looking for, it won't be any kind of storage. It'll be just more so for decor purposes. So I might actually use some of the jadeite pieces. I think that's what I'm going to put up there, and maybe some of the jadeite dishes and then maybe change my tablescape to marble. I might be doing that. So yeah. Yes, indeed. And that's what I've been doing. I have been, when I tell you, I was like, I'm going to do this today. So I've been running around here measuring where I could actually use. I'm going to try to keep 2 of these shelves, but put them somewhere where I could use them and actually store stuff on it, but it's not in my way. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I've been doing. So I'm considering, not 100%, but I'm considering putting that computer in my room. I don't want it in there. But that might be what has to be. No. The white bookcases are going to be gone. Jadeite already is on the... Look at me knocking y'all. You see the jadeite up here already? On the white bookcases? See the jadeite? It's up here. It's on here. And when I don't have, I keep my table set in the jadeite right now. For like the last 2 months, I'm going to say, I've had jadeite on the table. My table setting here. But I'm going to probably put these on the new bookcases when the new bookcases come. That white has to go. I love it. I love the idea of this, y'all. And if you are looking for an inexpensive way, I'm going to talk about it, y'all, on the black shelves with the glass. Yeah, I'm going to put it so it just looks like, actually, it'll look like it's just floating over here. The decor that I put up, that's why I don't want it junky. I just want some purposeful pieces up there, Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not trying to spend another $1,000. Although I miss thrifting, y'all. I haven't been thrifting in a while. And I miss it, so I got to get back out in these stores. I have to. So, but what I'm going to do is, as I'm taking this down, the reason why I'm going to show the video is, 1, I'm going to show you can over-junk these. 1. 2, how to put them together and how to y'all, this whole bookcase over here, look, from there, look. You see the top, how the top has that? Most of y'all have seen this before. And then you see it all the way over to the, I can't even see what I'm doing here. But it's 3 bookcases all together, right? I'm on a cord too. My cord, so I can't turn it, but so far, y'all should see me. I'm over here struggling. I'm on the found toaster oven with this little tripod that rotates, and I got my cord, look. So I can't mess with it. So I'm a mess. Yes. And you forgot the silverware, huh, Sandra? Oh my goodness. And y'all, I told y'all when I go to IKEA, I always, and me and Sugar Honey was just talking about this yesterday, day before yesterday. Y'all, when I tell you, I have so many extra packs of silverware because I pick them up every time I go there. You know what I mean? So that way, I don't know why. I don't know why. You know how it is. The ghost comes in and steals your silverware because he always steals mine. Hey, Miss Congeniality. Hey, Style with Stacy. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Did I miss anybody else? I'm running my mouth. Yes, indeed. And so anyway, I think it was Jay. Jay ain't on here tonight. She was saying to put glass shelves on here. Child, them glass shelves would fall. This is plain old Walmart particle board. It's the ones you buy in a case and you put together and they don't even let you screw into it. So they had them things you turn. Yeah, because they know if you screw into it, you ain't going to get nothing but sawdust out of it. Yeah, them. That's what this is. Now, I say that to say this whole bookshelf, I got 3 of them. And then I framed them out in this wood, and it cost me less than $100. It actually cost me like $90, I think, maybe in total. Maybe not. No, it didn't. Each shelf was, I caught them on sale. It would cost, because they're normally like $32.99. So it normally would cost around $100. But I caught mine on clearance for $20 a piece. The white bookcases from Walmart, right? They shipped them. I didn't even have to lift them. They shipped them here to my front door. I brought them in. I put each one together. I butted them together. And then I went to Home Depot or either Lowe's. You could go to either or. And you get what's called furring strips, right? It's just little raggedy wood. You got to make sure that you're getting straight pieces. They will cut them to the size you want. And then you come home and take a hot glue gun because that's how lightweight these are. And you can put the glue on there and stick it. And then I even brought rosettes. And I just painted it out white with Walmart craft paint, craft paint, you know, the regular craft paint that everybody uses. Hey, Angel. So this right here, this is a whole, if you have a wall in your house that you're like, oh God, what can I do with this? When I tell you these things are not, you can stack these things and they'll last for years as long as you don't put heavy stuff on the shelves that aren't really stable. These things will last for years, okay? And I love these. I swear by them. But right now, in this place that I'm at, it is just too heavy on this wall. So I thought clearing it up with clear glass, right? Where you would actually be able to see the wall through, and just your little knickknacks will look like it's just floating over here. It won't be so heavy, because with this wood frame and the wood and all the white over here, and actually right now, this is the only thing white in here. You know what I mean? Furniture wise. So I'm like, I could just get rid of this and put that black metal with the glass shelves that IKEA has. I'm going to put 2 of them so I can have it cover 80 inches over here, because right now this is covering 90 inches. So yeah. All right, let me catch up with y'all. Did I just block somebody by mistake? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Girl, I done messed around and deleted your message. How can I fix it? Pin message. I don't know. Girl, I'm sorry, but I'm going to read it. Joan, if you really want to thrift and not add to your inventory, selling purposes only, win-win situation. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just talked about that on the live. I know. I'm sorry, Sugar Honey. I clicked the thing and then it clicked to delete the message. That's what I just talked about. Doing those, going to the thrift store just to actually talk about. And what I was saying was, like, say I went somewhere and I found this chicken, right? I got this from Hobby Lobby on 90% off a couple years back. But say I found this chicken thrifting, and this was $3.99, and it was on 50% off color. I would, instead of bringing this home like the old Joan would, just so I could show y'all this, I will do this in the thrift store and say, look at this chicken. It's $3.99, 50% off. This could be painted. You know, you could actually even paint the whole thing and then kind of highlight here and here and here and use this as in your decor. You know what I'm saying? Then that way I don't have to bring everything home. I can do this while I'm out. You see what I'm saying? So that's the new thing that's coming to the channel, is more shop with me's and me talking about the stuff there as opposed to bringing it home. Okay, let me see. What's up, Miss Congeniality? Did I speak to you, friend? I'm so mad at myself. Why does stuff keep getting deleted? You know what? No. Oh no. No. Why are your messages being deleted, Sugar Honey? All of your messages, it's not me. Now you've been timed out for 30 minutes. Do we have a troll? Hold up, y'all. It wasn't me. I thought it was me, but it's not me. Hold up. I'm so mad at this. It's saying I timed you out for 30 seconds. I didn't time you out. Hold on, Sugar Honey. Don't get off yet. 1 second. In a few more minutes, I want you to say something. I am so angry with this. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, Sandra. Order it online and then have it sent to you. Where are you getting yours at, Sandra? Hold up. Sugar Honey, try to say something else. Yeah, well, you know what the bad thing about with IKEA ordering it online, it could take you 7 to 8 weeks. So you got to order it now. IKEA's delivery is horrible. But if you go pick it up, you can order at the store and go pick up, you'll get it right away. As long as they have it in. You don't want to order from IKEA online. It takes I mean, my niece ordered something last July, a living room set. She never got it. I mean, a sectional. She done already brought another sectional. She's trying to get her money back from them. Hey, Regina. Hey, Misty. I am so mad that Sugar Honey, for some reason, is blocked out on this. And I only have her phone number on that number, so I can't even call her. Why is this? I did not block her. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry, y'all. Now I don't see nothing. Is anybody else having a problem leaving comments? Let me put this down and try it again. It won't let you take it off. That's what bothers me. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're on here. I don't know what happened. It's saying that I did this. I put you on timeout. I know I didn't. I wasn't even touching the keyboard. I'm trying to figure it out, Sugar Honey. I'm glad you're on here. I'm so mad, y'all. Okay, everybody else is okay to leave comments? Okay. Now, why they pick you? You know what, Google? Don't play with me tonight. Okay, let's wait and see what happens. And see, because I know I didn't do it. I wasn't even touching the keyboard when that one happened. Okay, good. Everybody's good. Okay. Y'all, I'm not in the mood for this. Let me, 1 second, y'all. Y'all go ahead and talk amongst yourself. I'm trying to figure something out here. I know it ain't gonna let it happen. I don't want to do, nope, that's what they're sending me to. I don't want that. Y'all. Nope, it won't let me do it. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, just stay on this one. I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to make your thing a moderator again too. This one. Okay. Y'all, whew. Oh God, Susan is too funny. Susan said, I guess they figured you had either too much sugar or too much honey. Oh Lord, what's up, Raina Pruitt? What's up, friend? Hey, Grandma Sandy. Wait a minute, hey, Grandma Sandy, how are you? Grandma Sandy got the cutest little grandbabies. Oh my word. And guess what? They play with the little toys that my favorite YouTube family, the Rejays, they buy these toys. You know, the old-fashioned ones from the preschools, like the wood toys and the cognitive learning and all of that. Well, her little grandbabies play with these toys, and they're not even two. They know all their colors. They know all their shapes. They match everything. I done watched every one of the videos. They are the cutest, and their mom is the most patient. It's Grandma Sandy's granddaughter. So this is her great-grandkids. And she's on TikTok, and her page is starting to jump off. And when I tell you, those little kids are so cute. The mom and the little girl can barely, the little one, she's a toddler. When I tell you, I don't even think she's a toddler yet. Because I wouldn't even give her two. When I tell you that her mother was like, what's this color? She says, yellow. Right? She'll tell you it's yellow, red, blue, green. I said, look at this little girl. So you could tell her mother has been working with her for a very long time with these colors and shapes. Because she will grab up. And then she had this one, right? Where she had these little pieces of tape or felt or something. And she would go to the little thing and she would grab the colors and put all the colors in groups. I said, this little thing barely walks. And she is like extremely smart, this little girl. And so all her shapes, all her colors, she can tell you everything. She matches her colors. These toys, y'all, this stuff that they're buying in Toys R Us and all of that, if that's even still a thing, y'all, I'm telling you, go back to the cognitive learning toys. Those kids are brainiacs. They pick up so well, even with the little wooden fruit and the foods and the, everything. I believe in them big time. So, I mean, her page is so interesting. All right, I've been running. Hey, Shar. Did you? Oh, hush your mouth, Rena. I ain't did nothing. I've been stuck in this house, y'all. I'm going on, hey, fireworks. Okay. They still doing fireworks? Yeah, so, y'all, check out Grandma Sandy's granddaughter's channel. Princess, oh, I can't think of it, and I don't have TikTok on this phone. It's on the phone that I'm talking on. Princess something in numbers. Y'all, if you really, you know how we are as grandmothers, we enjoy seeing little kids do stuff. Myself, I love looking at little ones, because I don't have no little grandkids no more. So I like the little playtime with the kids. I like to see little channels like that. And when I tell you, she needs to start a YouTube channel too, Grandma Sandy, if you're still on here, because I think her daily is what young parents are looking for. The way she's doing, the things that she's doing with her child. Oh, okay, she is. Okay. So when I tell you, because I could see me sitting there watching a 20, 25-minute video of what they did that day, like what she ate for lunch, how she's teaching her with her vegetables and her sandwiches, because it's all about her teaching. And I mean, she's not young. She's like 27-ish, I think, or something like that. She said, I think I seen her say on the thing. So she's a young mother, but not a young mother, So I like to see that with, did younger mothers nowadays, compared to us, when I say that, I'm talking us grandmas, what they are doing with their children, as opposed to giving them a Barbie doll and, say, go over there and sit down and play with your Barbies. As opposed to them having shapes and colors and numbers and letters and things like that. I just really enjoy that. That's the kind of stuff I'm into. Okay, so now, let me catch back up. Yeah, Grandma Sandy, she is the cutest. That little girl, that little baby is just too cute. Wait a minute, how come I can't see? Wait a minute, I might have to go back out of here again. Because I don't see the messages. Look, it's been that's how it is. We wake up in the 80s here. Like, it is hot, but it's not as bad. Like, I'm going to have to say, this month we've been doing really good. And y'all know I love the Arijes, that family. That's another family that's in the same way. The mother and father are both involved with seriously teaching the kids cognitive learning, just that old school, like when I was a kid, that's the kind of stuff, that's the kind of toys we had. When I was a kid, the wood, the bright colors, the numbers that was in wood. Remember we learned cursive and we had the letters all around the top in our classrooms. And, we had those toys at home too. Wooden fruit and wooden food and stuff like that. Yeah, so I love those. Hey, Sonia. I love those type of channels. Rena running around here going to estate sales and stuff. I've been here. Okay, you're back. Sugar honey, are you back? Good, you're back. I see you. Girl, I don't know what happened. I'm keeping my hand off of there. If I did that by mistake, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I was like, what the what? Yeah, Sugar honey, you're back. So both of your channels are up. I mean, both of your things are on here now. Ciao. All right, so anyway, y'all, Vegas, Las Vegas. It's funny seeing you type and that being your picture with your name like that. I'm like, girl, that you ain't, No, bring me my old sugar honey back. Hey, Andrea Mason, what's up, friend? Y'all, Vegas. Now, Vegas is not going to be a trip where it's like one price and everybody comes in and all of that kind of stuff, because I just don't have that kind of group where I know that, it's going to get, if I tried to make a package deal, I don't have that kind of group that I could do that. So what it is you will come in, if you want to, everybody that's coming in, we're going to have the dates available. So if you want to if you just was going to go on the trip, you can do it for that date. And I think I said October 5th, and I'll probably be there through the 8th or the 9th. I still haven't booked mine. I'm looking for the best price. So if anybody wants to go ahead and book their trip, I'm more than likely going to be there. I'm going to be there. So if you wanted to book your trip for that time, and then you could pick any hotel you want. I kind of lean towards Harrah's because it's comfortable. I like where it's at on the strip. And it's comfortable for me. It's nice and walkable for me, Harrah's is. And it's a comfortable stay. I never had a problem staying there. So, either Harrah's or MGM. But I'm leaning towards Harrah's. So, yeah, that's all I had for that one, y'all. So, like I said, that's all I was going to talk about. So, from October 5th, now, say you wanted to come in on the 4th because you had a better plane ticket and you want to leave on the 7th or whatever. That week is the week I'm going to be there from the 5th to either probably the 8th, because that way I only have to pay for 3 nights in the hotel. You know what I mean? You don't want to, because here's the thing. It can get old real quick. Oh, October, Sonia. Yeah, October. October 5th. I'll probably be there from the 5th to the 8th. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying not to, and if I am going to be there on the 9th, it will be, I'm leaving in the morning type, before it's time to check out. And that means I would have to pay for 4 nights. But if I could do Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night and come home on Friday, I would be even happy with that. So, yeah, that's it, y'all. That's all I had about Vegas. Because the thing is, I've tried to do this before on the channel, and a lot of people, some people just are not in a position to take a vacation, or they just don't want to take a vacation with a bunch of people they only know from the internet. Maybe their husband's like, girl, you ain't going nowhere with them folk. You could talk to them online, but you ain't going nowhere with them. So to make a kind of a group thing out of it, I figure it would be a success to me if we could get 8 to 10 people that's out there that same week. That to me would be a success, But it's open to anybody who wants to do it. And it won't be like we're doing this at 6 o'clock on Tuesday. And then at 7:30, we're doing this. And everybody will be here and do this. And everybody will get on this bus at the same time and we will go here. It won't be like that. It will be, hey, y'all, what y'all doing? Oh, come on, let's do that. Or, you know what I mean? It will be that. Now, I will probably look things up and have some times of some things that's happening. Maybe a show. Maybe the Fremont Street Experience. Maybe we could do that. And I'll say, look, this is going to be, I think it's like $40 to go do that. And by October, hopefully, it'll be calmed down. Knowing me, I'll probably still throw a mask on while I'm out and on a bus or something. That type thing, that would be fun, but it would be everybody's, own, get there and find your own room. I don't want to say you have to stay at a certain location or, it's not like, if I get a special deal, like say I talk to the lady at Harrah's and she says, oh, you got a couple people coming? Okay, well, we can give them such and such amount a night. I would let y'all know that, you know what I mean? And say, hey, for the next 2 weeks, this is an option for you to go ahead and book it. Because with Harrah's, most of the time, you only have to pay the first night or something like that. and then you pay when you get there. So you could pay a portion of it, like a down payment, and then pay it off as you go, to have it paid for. I still mask too, child. Hey, Debbie. My voice is cracking. What's up, Deborah? Hey, Lorna. What's up, friend? Yeah, so October, I figure, that's a couple months. And if you start looking at your plane fare, now from Dallas, Fort Worth, I can usually get a round trip ticket for under $100. I've been looking lately, it's in the $200 range. So I didn't buy it. I will buy it when I find one on a special. And I look for, here's another tip. Oh, I was starting to tell y'all about Afterpay. I'm so crazy. Afterpay, now you can buy your plane ticket, right? Afterpay, and it's another one called Klarna, Klrna. I've never tried that one. Never tried it. I have tried Afterpay and I like it. But it's no interest. So, okay, say you find your ticket and your ticket is $300 round trip, $305, and you put that through Afterpay. You'll have 4 payments. Your down payment, I think, or 4 payments to pay that $300 every 2 weeks. Your payment will come about, and you just pay that payment, and it's no interest or anything. Now, where their fees come in is if you're late, they charge a late fee and stuff like that, But there's no interest. You will still pay that exact $305 split up into 4 payments, So you can do that, but you can't use Southwest with it. It's Alaska Air, maybe about 5 or 6 different airlines that you could use. So depending on where you're flying in from, look at that and see if that's an option. Because a lot of people say, I'm not going on vacation because I can't afford to come up front with a airline ticket, and I can't afford to pay the hotel up front. Well, these are ways that you can do it in these next couple months, and you can finally, let me tell you something. There are so many people who have never been on an airplane or never been on vacation other than maybe a town, the state next to them or something like that. But I mean, actually just traveled somewhere for yourself, by yourself. You know what I mean? Like not by yourself, but with friends, as opposed to the whole family getting in the car and going to Virginia Beach or to Atlantic City or, Wildwood, New Jersey or something like that. Just going somewhere. And it is affordable if you do it right. If you do it right, All right, what we talking about, y'all? Child, I need to be in there changing my bed. I promised myself, and I have to do it. I got to change my bed. That means I got to bend and tug. I ain't in the mood. I'm going to make my bed I'm going to change my bed before I get in the bath, though. I heard that, Sandra. I heard that. But you'd be surprised how many people have never even gotten on a plane just to go on a girls trip by themselves. And in their 50s and 60s just never did it. Because one, the price scares you when you just don't know. You know what I mean? And I was one of them people 10 years ago. I was one of those people that I had never been anywhere. I had never been on a girls trip, never been anywhere. You know what I mean? Except for my local area, over in Jersey. And when I tell you now, you see, y'all, I'm on a airplane at least 4 or 5 times a year now in my current state. But I realized how you can do it. You can look around for the right fares. And like I said, I'm waiting for the ticket. I know the ticket to go from Dallas Love Field to Vegas to what's that? The McLaren airport or whatever. I always go for under $100 round trip. Under $100. So 80 something or 90 something dollars is what I normally get. And that's what I'm waiting on. Sandra, you're in driving distance. You could easily drive there, right? But yeah, y'all, don't let that stop you. And then even with the hotels. Now, when COVID was around, let me tell you, I was getting hotels for like $200, less than $200. The trip I just took in April, I was there in Vegas. And when I tell you I paid $17 a night, and the whatchamacallit fee was I got it cut half, in half. So my whole 4-night stay there this time was under $100. Yes, under $100 I paid. And now when you get there, when you do get there, they put an extra. I want to say it's $50 a night or something like that. I want to say it's $50 a night. They put on hold, and they have that sitting there for you just in case you order from room service or whatever. You'll have a credit on your account. But the moment you check out, it goes cha-ching right back to your card if you don't use it. I've never used it, and I've always gotten all of my money back. I don't order room service or anything when I'm there. No, I'm too cheap for that. I ain't get that far yet with my life. So, hey, Gino. How are you doing, Gino? Y'all, have you guys checked out Gino? Oh, my God. I found Gino from Will. Y'all know our favorite Will. Well, Gino is oh, my God, he's the cutest. And he has, well, Gino, I don't mean you're the cutest. I know that sounds crazy, like a kid. But I love the way he edits, y'all. It's so cute. I like, who else I talk about? Amy. Yoso Boho. I love the way she edits too. Her thrift hauls. He does the same thing with his. He does a shop with me combined with a haul with a little bit of trivia mixed in and a whole lot of information on his products. And Gino is a reseller. So if you're interested, he's in Florida. He gets a lot of good stuff and he's a reseller. So Gino's on here tonight. Welcome, Gino. Welcome. Yeah, if y'all interested, he's down there in Florida, and will have you cracking up laughing. When I tell you, when I first heard you, Gino, talking about come to the front seat because only the subscribers could get in the front seat of the car. Everybody else got to sit in the back, and this gets lonely in the back. I hit the floor. I said, oh, my God, that was cute, so cute. So all of his subscribers sits on his passenger side of his car while he's driving and talking. He says, oh, it's so funny. Yeah, so y'all check Gino out. Gino Finds. He's on here on YouTube. And he has a really nice channel. And he's a reseller. If you guys are interested in buying, he sells. He sells a lot of good stuff. And at the end of every one, so this is how his videos are put together. He does an introduction, then he does a shop with me. And then he will haul what he shopped, right? For the most part. Then at the very end on most of his videos, he kind of shows you what has sold from the past. His past couple weeks or whatever, what currently sold that week from the past stuff that you saw. So you actually see what he was going to sell it for, what he actually got for it, that type of stuff. I love his channel. It's very, very, he's a lot like Yoso Boho, but both of them have their own personal twist on that. I like that. Everything is included in that one video, Hey, Caroline, my neighbor, how are you? Oh, did you? Yeah, I know. What's his, St. Vincent's had 40% off. They harassed me with a text. Yeah, so check him out, y'all. Hey, Shay. Check out Gino. It's called Gino's. It's with a G. With a G, yeah. Geno, like the old chicken. Remember old Geno's? Geno's apostrophe S Finds. Space Finds. That's his name on there. But yeah, it's interesting. And I found him from Will. What's up, Shay? Yeah, Will shouted him out, and that's how I found out who he was. Because, Will does some shout out. Will goes around, and that's what I said. I'm going to do that too. I should have been doing it, but we were doing the Saturday Night Live introducing channels. So I really never did the shout outs. And since I don't do it as much anymore because of the, we can't go to channels off the live anymore. I said, I'm going to start doing them. But the way I do it, I'll probably pick each week, maybe 10 channels that I've found. And I'll do shout outs on them. So y'all can see some of the new stuff that's coming out. Some of the new people. And, I'm going to be out here. Gino, the link, and we can't add them into mine because what I'm doing is a thing with Google where Google comes in and Google will be all in control of my comments and they don't like links. They'll delete your link out of here. So when we finish this, right here, or either right now, you could go down into the regular comments, just click out the live chat, go into regular comments, and you can put your link there. If the link, I think all links are blocked, but just say, hi, I'm Gino in the comments, and everybody can get to you from that. So, you know what, Sugar Honey, see if you can put Gino's link in for me. See if you can put Gino's link into these comments and see what happens. Let's see. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it'll work or not, Gino, but we're going to try it. I used to do that all the time. But what happens is I'm doing this thing with Google where they monitor my live videos and they will take out words that are not supposed to be in here, that's not advertiser friendly, or links. Because the reason why they block the links now where you can't go straight to the channel is for security reasons. Yeah, so, okay, we got it right now. So let me see if it's a live link. Yep, I'm able to go. I'm subscribed. So guys, right now, quickly, but remember we did this with Yoso Boho and they took all the subscribers back from her. Let's just see if it works. If anybody wants to subscribe, y'all, it's a really nice thrifting channel. Hit that link and just, my channel will drop down. Subscribe and then you can come back. Yeah, they took we did that for Yoso Boho to get her over 1,000 and they took all the subscribers back. I said, you know what, YouTube, y'all being mean. You know what, Sugar, let's leave it and see how long it stays because I don't even know if they're still monitoring me. I don't know if they're still monitoring me at all. They might be, they might not be. So we'll see. Because it's been about 6 months now. Okay. So, yeah, go ahead. Okay, we're able to do it. So, guys, if you see that you're not subscribed tomorrow, just go back and subscribe again. That's all. Okay, good. You're welcome, Gino. Yeah, when I tell y'all, it is very entertaining. The way I enjoy his style of, me, when I do thrift hauls, I go buy the stuff and I come back and I show y'all what I got. You know what I mean? And, that was just my old school way of doing it since I've been doing it. But new people that are coming in, when they're mixing in the shop with me's with the haul, and then even to add in the what solds, I think that's just so interesting. I really do. It's a new twist on it, that makes it a little more interesting. Okay, yeah, we got you, Gino. So then, that's another thing, like I said, I wanted to talk about was supporting the small channels and finding these channels. I have been searching around on YouTube. Oh, Nicole Northgarden and Robin. I can't think of Robin's last name. But they did a collab yesterday, y'all, with styling your thrift finds. So on Nicole Northgarden's page, that's what I said I was going to do tonight. After I got out the tub and got into bed to fall asleep, I want to go down their playlist. Check out their playlist, y'all. Nicole always has some really nice collaborations, really nice ones. And for you guys that are small, it's a good, her collabs are good to get in on. So, yeah, go to Nicole Northgarden's page and look for that. Hey, June, how are you? No, it's over. That was over with. Yeah, that was over with. It didn't really take off. I was trying to do something in the reseller community, and it didn't really, I'm not as accepted there as the thrift side. I was just trying to get into, and checking it out to see. I'm not a reseller at heart, but I resell, just to get rid of some stuff. So I don't think that's my cup of tea, but I still like a lot of the people that's in that community. It's just not my thing that I would kind of stick around for much. So, yeah, that one didn't work out for me. When I do North Gate. Sandra, you talking to somebody? Oh, North Garden. Her name is Nicole Northgarden. Nicole's on the live sometimes with us. Actually, she was on yesterday with us for a while. Nicole has a very nice, she's a thrifter. She used to do a lot more reselling. She says she doesn't do as much anymore. She does a lot of decorating with her thrift finds, but Nicole is very much so into vintage stuff. Her preference is vintage. So if you are a person who enjoys vintage decor, and all of her stuff is not vintage. I'll say she has a very maybe a top heavy and when I say top heavy, not in a negative way, I mean leaning more towards the vintage, but she throws in some modern, like today's lifestyle in with her, and vintage is like the highlight of her. It's really nice. She has a really nice way of decorating. I like her a lot. I like her channel a lot. I like everything. She's very calm. And then she also has a vlog channel. So once you find her channel, look at her vlog channel where she does keeping up with her family all week, and they upload once a week on her vlog channel. And they keep up with her her channel. Hey Sandra K, what's up? You're welcome, June. Thanks for joining us. If I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's in, yes, Nicole is in Minnesota. So she's up there with all that snow. But right now, she said it's hot. But she said, oh, it's hot. She was saying the other day. So yeah, check out that playlist. When I tell you, and Robin is a very, very good home decorator. Again, farmhouse slash vintage. Farmhouse slash vintage is her style, sort of. But when I tell you she's very good, she will take something from the thrift store, recreate it, and a lot of her stuff almost borderlines farmhouse shabby chic slash vintage. You see? And I love her style too. I can't think of Robin's last name right now. But Robin is very good. I love her stuff. I love her too, both of them. Robin Johnson. Yes. Yes. She's from Minnesota too. So Nicole and Robin did this together. And so when I tell you, it's going to be something that, especially if you're redecorating right now and you want to maybe pick up some ideas about something, you might want to check out their channels, both of them. Yep. So when I tell you, I love, and this playlist they did, it looks very interesting. Because I was moving around all day today, after I got off the live last night, I did a couple things. I went to bed, and then I got up with this, like I said, bright idea that I would start moving stuff around. I'm so mad at myself, but I'm glad because, again, I will get up in the morning and be forced to finish the job, And, yeah, I'm glad I did it. So then, what else did I say we was going to talk about, y'all, today? I said something else, didn't I? I don't even know. I don't know. But did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to talk about? Hey, Anita, how are you, friend? Oh, yeah, I heard it's been raining all week. What? Yo, so boho. Hey, friend, we was just talking about you, girl. We were just talking about you. Hey, Raymond, how are you, friend? You know what? Hush your mouth. How you doing, Raymond? Yo, so, but Amy, we was just talking about you with your style of, because Gino was on here, right? Gino Finds. Amy, if you haven't found Gino yet, I'm pretty sure you probably have. Because Will gave him a shout out. That's how I found him. But he kind of reminds me, and like I said, both of you have your own twist. Both of you have your own twist on it, but you felt you, I'm telling you, because we were just talking about you. Good, I knew it. See, something about that told me that you and him knew each other. Because it's so funny that both of you have the same kind of style of thrift hauls, but with your own twist. So you really have to be honed in to even pick up that it's similar, but it's very similar, but they're just so different too. You see what I mean? I just said that, Amy. Ain't that funny? For real? Oh, okay. You're down in Beaumont. I didn't know that. Oh, you're down there on the beach, living the life. Ain't you near the beaches down there in Beaumont? Wow. Yeah, Gino was just on here a few minutes ago. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know what? Okay, there it is. Oh, here he is. Okay, okay. Wait, Amy said he copies me. Gino said, girl, I'm looking at you now. Yeah, that was so cute though. But again, oh, that's right, Sandra. Hold up, hold up. Your son. Oh, okay, your son. Your son. That's right. You're right here near me. Yeah. Oh, Anita, you're down there on the beach. It ain't been nothing but rain. But that's all right. That rain's going to clear up. You know how it is here. And y'all going to be begging for rain down there. But down there being by the beach, I wouldn't mind being. I just don't want to be down there when the rainstorms come. That's all. Oh, get out of here. Oh, wow. It's North Texas or South Texas? Deborah. I know, Sandra. As soon as I get myself back together around here, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be up and out and be ready. Yes, indeed. His channel is, I really like it. And I found him through Will. Will had gave him a shout out and I went and found it. And I've been watching him every week. I swear, every time he uploads, I watch. And I thought it was the cutest because I love the way he, just blends everything. Like I always say about you, how you blend everything into one video. And, with the updates and everything else. I love it. Yes. No, I can't take it until the insurance company appraiser is coming on Monday morning. And then I'm going to have it towed to the place. So it'll be there. It's not, it is what it is. Honestly, I'm praying that it is something that I really might think it is. But yeah, so yesterday is when I finally called. Because I had just been like ignoring the insurance company. So yesterday I called. Oh, y'all, if you have T-Mobile, T-Mobile has this thing you can add on to your cell phone service. And it's this thing. It's, oh man, what is this? It's like a computer almost, a little chip. And it hooks into your computer of your car. And, girl, what are you talking about? Amy gave down to the days. How about the hours and the minutes and the seconds, girl? You threw it down. But wait, so they have this thing. It's called, y'all, I can't even think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it, but it's like their roadside assistance. And the computer plugs in your car and it will say, yes, Will really is. I love Will. Y'all know that. Will is my buddy. And Will, anytime he suggests a channel, Amy, that's how I found you, remember? That's how I found you, through Will. Yep. That's how I found you. But when Will suggests a channel, I always say, well, you know what? It's probably something that I'd be interested in. So I normally do go check out the channels when he does that. But yeah, so wait, what is the name of it, y'all? It's called something. Y'all, it's called something. I promise you that. But it's their roadside assistance. And it's this little computer. You stick, I'm going to be paying $10 a month because I'm on auto pay. If you're not on auto pay, it's going to be $15 a month. You get 2 gigabytes of wireless internet in your car. I don't use it because I use my cell phone in my car. But it's there if you should need it. Then, that's exactly what it is. What happened with me, Sandra, contact your insurance company. Contact your auto insurance company. If you have comp and collision, like full coverage, they cover it. Yeah, most insurance companies cover it. So, now this right here, what I like, the difference between AAA and T-Mobile service is called something, y'all. It's on my phone. Hey, Gloria. It's, okay, so it's, I had to pay $24 and something cent plus tax for this thing. And then you keep it for 24 months. It plugs into your car, right? Will must have heard us talking about him. Will, we was talking about, your ears have to have been burning because we was all talking about you up in here. Well, me and Amy anyway. And Gino. So, we was talking about how every time, like I said, every time you suggest a channel out, I done found some good people like Gino and Amy and everybody. I was talking about that. So anyway, this thing that this computer plugs into your, yes, you did, Will. Every time you suggest somebody, I'm running to their channel. And I done fell in love with Gino's channel. And you know I love Amy's channel. And, so that's what we were talking about is that. And I love both of them have a similar style, but totally different personalities, which make it come off different. But in what they offer is similar styles. I love those channels. I mean, I love their way of doing the thrift hauls. But anyway, this thing, the computer plugs into your computer. And if, say, something, your check engine light is on, or you need an oil change, your oil is low or something like that, it will come up on your phone and warn you. This thing. Not to mention, you could call for a jump. You could call to get your tire changed. You could call to get your car towed. All of this through Allstate Insurance with this plan. And it's going to cost me $10 a month on my cell phone bill. And that little computer tells you, oh, this is what's wrong with your car, right? Like, you know, if anything happens, it'll pop up and say, hey, your car is going low on oil, or your tire pressure is low, or whatever, you know. So, yeah. Exactly, right. You know, that's exactly what it is, Will. Yup. Sync up. Yeah. You know what, Sugar Honey? She was on the phone when I found it. It's called Sync Up, y'all, through T-Mobile. Now, if you don't have T-Mobile, now, you know, Sprint switched over. And so if you had Sprint, you have T-Mobile now. If you don't have T-Mobile, because they're running a special right now, right? I'm not sponsored by them. I just like sharing the good news. I just found this out of desperation the other day. The thing normally costs $96 that you plug into your computer. You know that little thing up underneath your dashboard? That little computer? This thing plugs into there. You scan it with your cell phone, and then all the information will be reported constantly to your cell phone, right? Cell phone. You see that? Cell phone. What is wrong with me? But anyway, so the thing normally costs $96. You're going to pay $24, and then they will credit $3 a month on your bill to pay it off. You don't have to pay the $96 for the thing. And if you're on auto pay, it's normally $15 a month to get the 2 gigabytes of internet plus the roadside assistance and everything. It'll be $10 a month if you're on auto pay. Now, like I said, AT&T has a roadside assistance, not with that thing, but roadside assistance, I know they used to have it for $2.99 a month because I had AT&T before. And then I don't know what Verizon has, but check and see, because all the cell phone companies are having roadside assistance now. Okay, yeah. So I think I got the new one that just came out. The thing is, as long as they can do the new technology, because the girl told me it's a lot of new stuff they just added to it. So for $10 extra on my bill, and I'm on that, I told y'all I'm on the Magenta 55, where I pay $50 a month for my phone and everything, everything's included. I got unlimited everything. Because I'm a senior citizen, it's $50 a month. No tax, no nothing. And then on top of that, I just got my other cell phone that's there. So I think I pay $12 a month for that. And then I'm going to be adding on $10 a month now for this. But, you know, Black Jazzy is old now. She's a cute little girl, but she is getting older, you know. And so I want to have some kind of roadside assistance because I haven't had any. So, yeah. Yep. So, yeah, it's not bad. And like I said, depending on what kind of cell phone service you have, look into it because I'm telling you, it's the best thing. It's the best thing. Yeah, the onboard diagnostics. Yeah, if your car, oh, okay, so 1996 or newer, because that's where that thing is, and you can plug the thing right in there, and you leave it there, right? And then it will constantly tell your cell phone what's going on, the diagnostics with your car. Yeah, yeah. So that's it, y'all. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. I ate today. I ate a bunch of leftovers. I had a whole plate full of leftovers. I'm still eating on my leftovers. I froze most of it. So, yeah, that's what I did. And I just moved around stuff all day today, y'all. It's so worth it. It really is. But I was only going on the bare minimum with the insurance company because I haven't had AAA in a long time. So because I had 3 years ago, I gave up AT&T and went to T-Mobile because it was a better deal for me, right? So ever since then, I hadn't had any kind of an extra roadside assistance. So with the car acting like this, the car is still drivable. I could drive my car. It is, I just chose to stop because that code, it says you should stop driving. So I just stopped driving my car until I take it. Oh my goodness, I still have a little bit left, Will. I got to finish that off tomorrow because that's going to be my last day probably. But the good thing about that pasta salad, it really doesn't go bad in the refrigerator. Now the noodles are just saturated with the dressing and that salad seasoning. Oh my God, it was so good. I had it for lunch yesterday. When I tell you, it was delicious. And I just ate a bowl of that. I froze up all my beans because I can pull them out whenever I want. And I froze up single servings of stuffing and single servings of baked mac and cheese. I got that in the freezer. I can pull it out whenever I have a taste for it. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's sure. Oh my goodness, that pasta salad was so good yesterday. I ate a bowl of it, y'all. Like a nice little bowl. I tore it up. And that's all I had was that for lunch. So I said I'm probably gonna have it again tomorrow. Like twice. I'll have it for lunch and I'll probably make something I can have it for dinner. And then after that, it's probably only gonna be a little bit left and I'll just discard it. Yeah, when I tell you those vegetables, and don't forget the salad seasoning, y'all. That does it. I'm telling you, the salad seasoning is so good. And I like the one that has the cheese. It used to be on the bottle. It used to say salad seasoning with cheese. It doesn't say that anymore for some reason on the bottle. It just gives you the cheese and the ingredients. It'll say like Romano cheese or something. Yeah, that stuff is so good. And it's by what's the name of the seasoning, y'all? Leave it up to this old brain. It's the McCormick, I think it is. Is it McCormick? I think it's McCormick. But yeah, it's delicious. What's up, Cheryl? Did I speak to you? I'm sorry if I didn't. You know, I love me some macaroni salad, and I did not have celery. I love celery in my macaroni salad. Then I said, well, maybe I can get away with throwing a little celery seed in there. Even though that's not my thing, my mother-in-law used to put celery seed, God rest her soul, in her macaroni. And I used to be able to eat it. Like, it wasn't horrible. But I prefer celery. The crunch of the celery, bell pepper, and onion. Those are the vegetables I like in my macaroni salad with like tuna and crab and shrimp and all that. And But I didn't have any celery, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make the pasta salad. And I just cut up all the veggies, fresh veggies I had for salads, like cucumber, bell pepper, the red onion. What else did I put in there? Tomatoes and something else. I forget. It was like 5 different vegetables. I like olives on the side. I like olives chopped up in there. For some, it's the brine that sits with it. I don't like. I can eat it at the same time, but I don't like the brine sitting in it. You know. Yeah, my mother-in-law used to do that. Will is over there, y'all, with his new pool, lounging with his new pool. Yes, he is, y'all. Oh, I was going to take y'all to the pool the other day. I had my camera out. We were ready to go. And then what happened? Why didn't I go to the pool? Oh, it started raining. It started pouring down raining on me. I said, I'm going to go around here and be bold enough and take y'all with me and go around and sit on one of these lounge chairs and lounge at the pool. Yes, I was getting ready to do that. So I probably will do that this week. Yeah, we got 2 beautiful pools here, resort style pools with barbecue grills all around them, the cabana tables and lounge chairs here in my, in the gate in the community where I live. But I never utilize any of that. We have volleyball courts, we have indoor basketball and racquetball courts, we have 2 dog parks, and 2 or 3 like little kid parks with the slides and the swings, and the pools. We have a clubhouse. Where you can go in with TVs, and it's like bar tables where you can play games or cards and watch all the TVs all over. We have a gym over there, and like a little office area where you could go use computers and all of that if you need to use a computer for some reason and don't have one. I know, when I tell you, the thing is, I know, I seen that. You know it's sold out? Do you know it's sold out? Deborah, Tabitha's seasoning sold out in the first half hour or hour or something. Yeah, it's sold out. I said, because you can only buy it online. They didn't put it in the stores yet. It's sold like that. I said, you know what? How come I can't get a deal like that so I can get rich that fast? I swear, like, give me some type of deal. I swear. It must be nice to have that kind of life. I tell you, I am so happy for her. When I tell you from her story, from where she came from and the situation she was in, she was telling that story about 2017. Where the place that she was in and what she was hoping for to now, wow, it's God is good and she is blessed. You hear me? I could not be more happy for anybody right now than I am for her, because knowing where she said, I want to say she had $400, 400 and something dollars in the bank, and she said $452 in her account, and 430 of it was her car payment that had to come out the next couple days. So she knew she ain't really had no money, and she sat down and wrote this list of what she was asking God for in her life. And when I tell you her life spun around just like that, yes. Yes, indeed. Well, you know what I like about the apartment life? One of my main things, not the only, because I really don't utilize the pool. I don't utilize any of these amenities. I honestly don't. I walk the neighborhood. It's comfortable. I could go out and walk outside at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I do sometimes, like if I'm on my way to the airport and I got like a 6 o'clock flight, 3 o'clock, I'm walking around through the development to go to the front to meet my Lyft ride. So, because I never drive to the airport. I always Lyft there and Lyft back. So I will be walking through these streets. And it's very comfortable here. But I don't utilize it. But what I do like is let something break. I'll be like, bring, hi, I need my such and such fix. And look, as I'm hanging up like this, there. Your thing is broke? Here, we're here. When I tell you, now, I want y'all to understand, this is my first time. Well, no, when I was a young girl, I had an apartment, my first apartment. But after that, after I might have been like 20, I've lived in a house. I've always owned my house. So and I grew up in a house. My parents always owned our house. Like I've never known renting anywhere in my life. I lived in the same house growing up. Since I was 4 years old. We had a house in Philly. We had a fire. We moved to Jersey, owned that house, and we lived there my whole life. Then I was a homeowner, So this is new to me. This whole renting thing. The one thing I like to be able to knock out a wall if I want. I like to be able to paint what I want and not have to worry about what day I got to paint it back. I like to be able to, if I wanted to change my carpet, I want to change my carpet. If I want to change my countertops out, I want to change my countertop. That's the one thing I don't like. And then two, the other thing I don't like is the fact that my money is going up in the air. I'm not putting it into anything that I'm owning. So that's what I don't like about renting. And I don't think I'll rent again. Maybe if I move to a whole different area, I may rent again, because the one thing I chose to rent for is, how about if I don't like it? I don't want to jump into anything, buying anything, and I don't like it. So yeah. Yep. Woo, y'all. Yes, indeed, y'all. Yes, indeed. Hey, Marge West. What's up, friend? I'm running my mouth. I didn't even see you come on, girl. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Tabitha Brown. I'm so happy for her. I'm telling you. And she has been gradually moving up, but she's at a place now, I guess, where she's comfortable, that she was able to make some moves, where she's bought a house now. Well, her and her husband has bought the new house. He's able to retire. And then that old Wendy Williams, y'all. When I tell you that chick, it's always a hurt. What did I tell y'all years ago? Hurt folk. She gonna put her horrible little situation from her bad marriage, that she shouldn't have married that man from the beginning. Everybody knew that. And she gonna put that and turn that energy around on Tabitha and her husband, which is two totally different. This man took this job that a lot of people don't want to take. That's a job I did. Y'all know I was a cop. It's in this day and age, it's a dangerous situation. You never know if something's going to happen and you wind up going to jail that night because you made a mistake. Because all the bad cops out there now, even the good people that go out, if you make a mistake that you years ago might have made and you're like, oh God, it devastates you, but now you're going to prison, So for her to be able to get her husband out of that situation, because life has changed for them, yeah, that was something. Well, did y'all see how she answered her? Who are you telling? Did you see Tabitha though? I went to go to her what's that, Instagram, to watch it. She was like, honey, God bless you, Wendy Williams. When I tell you she blessed her and read her all in one sentence, I said no. She was like, honey, I pray for you. I pray that you find the love that me and my husband have. I said, yes. Yes. Who you telling? When I tell you, Deborah, that's the one thing I don't like. I just don't want to settle here. I know that I don't want to settle in this area. I like this area, but I don't see it for the rest of my life. So I don't want to settle yet. Child, I'm telling you, she is something else. And the way she talked about that husband, and you could see the venom coming out of her when she was talking about her own husband for what he did. I'm like, girl, you was talking. She wasn't talking to Tabitha. She was talking to herself is what she was doing. Tired, and she needs to stop. She needs to just take what she got and go sit down and retire somewhere. Because with all the stuff that she's putting in her body, she probably ain't going to last long anyway. Much longer. She's older. She don't need to be doing that. Worrying herself. That now I heard the man just married the girl. The baby's mama, the little baby mama. He done married her, y'all. He done took what he got from Wendy and married this chick. Yeah, so I see why she's bitter and mean. No, not necessarily. Not in the next year. I just re-signed the lease. Not in the next year. Um, I want to move to Atlanta, but I want to move to Atlanta in a comfortable way. But that's not set in stone that that's where I'm going to go. Right now, I am free to move about. You know what I'm doing, Will? Let me find a boo that lives, like, say, in Arizona. I want to be able to pick up and move to Arizona. Right now, I just want to be able to blend my life with somebody if that should happen in the next year or two. If not, and I go buy a house by myself, nah, he ain't getting half. No. If I got to do it all by myself, no, buddy, bye. So I'm giving love one more try to see if I meet someone from any. Now, if he lives up north, he's gonna have to find his way down south, because I ain't going back up there. I ain't going back up there with that snow and whatnot. But yeah. Yeah, do you hear the way she talks? Yeah, Wendy Williams, you can tell it's something. It is something that she's taking. Yeah. She slurs her words. Her eyes are googly and wild. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to, my intention is, if all else fails, that's probably where I'll wind up. But I'm just leaving my life open at this moment. Exactly. Tabitha told, if y'all don't get if you get a chance, to go over to Tabitha's Instagram, scroll down a couple days, and you'll see where she said that her phone had been blown up. She was like, child, my phone started blowing up. And she said when she first looked at it, she was like, oh, Lord, I done made it to Wendy Williams' show. Because they said Wendy Williams was talking about her. Everybody was blowing her up on her Instagram and TikTok and everywhere. So she said she went and she looked at it and she was like, and when I tell you, she came in with no hate, but she read her for filth. When I tell you, but it was in the most loving kind of auntie way, your auntie that would kind of put you down a little bit and be like, honey, look, sit down, because you're a full mess. Your whole life is a mess, but I'm praying for you and I believe in you. And she was telling, when I tell you, she was telling her with all the love in her heart, but she told that chick, she told her. Yes, she did. I done lost my live thing here. Okay. I got to skip my own ad so I can catch up with y'all. Okay. Okay. Hey, Francie. How you doing? Welcome, friend. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome, Cheryl. I didn't see you pop on, friend. What's going on, girl? Y'all, when I tell you, Tabitha said, Wendy, honey, let me tell you something. It was so sweet. She said, honey, I'm going to pray for you. I said, with that old auntie voice. You know that auntie voice. And she's young. For Tabitha to only be in her 40s, she got that auntie thing down, don't she? But yeah, she's a sweetheart. And when I tell you, I could not be happier for her success. Especially listening, because I caught her around the time when she came out with the bacon sandwich, the vegan bacon sandwich. And my daughter told me, Mom, look at this lady. She's so funny. So I I watched it, and then I followed her a little bit through, and then I kind of fell off, and then I picked back up maybe about a year ago. She's in her audience talking about, I don't know who this, she said she didn't know who Tabitha Brown was. Girl, everybody knows who Tabitha Brown is. Stop lying. I said she is a hot mess. Hey, Christine. Hey, Francie. Did I just speak to you, Francie? I think I just did, but I'm sorry if I didn't. That's okay. I'm getting ready to get off of here, y'all. But I just wanted to she sure is. When I tell you, you could tell she got that Southern, she was raised by them Southern aunties. You know what, Cheryl? I've been here for 7 years. It's the first time in my life I ever rented. Other than when I was 18, I just got my first apartment. But when I tell you, I don't like this. Yeah, I don't, the only thing I do like is, like I said, the maintenance people here are on it. Really, I'm telling you, all you got to think is, oh gosh, my such and such broke. And did you say, are you thinking that your thing broke? They are on it. They don't, it ain't, we'll come next Tuesday. It will be there in a minute. Yeah. And then one of the guys is knocking at your door. So what did I just go? Oh, my air conditioner. When I told y'all my air conditioner broke, I called them. I called the office. She was like, okay, as soon as I finish typing it into the computer, they'll be there. And I said, oh, I know. And when I tell you, I didn't even get a chance to, because I had on my robe and my nightgown. I'm in the middle of taking off my nightgown and trying to throw on some shorts and a t-shirt to be able to let them in. And the guy was knocking at the door. I said, just a minute. And I'm throwing my clothes on. And I said, oh, Lord, that was fast. But that's what I do like. No, thank you, Marge. I ain't messing with y'all snow. No. Yeah, the only thing is, like I said, I like that. And I don't think I would have lasted as long with renting if I was somewhere where I knew I could make roots. Right now, I just am not convinced that I can make roots here. And it's not that easy to sell nowadays. It's just not. Yeah, it's really not. So I'm just, it is what it is. I just hate the fact that every time I pay rent, it is going up in smoke. That's what I hate, because that's what I never could understand about renting is you could be owning your own thing. But renting for some people, in like the situation I'm in right now, is convenience. That I have a place to live, but I don't want to be stuck here. I want to be able to, if something should come up, for me to move, and even while I'm in the lease and break it, I just have to pay an extra month rent. That's it. And then I can roll. I don't have to worry about selling nothing. So I like that part of it. There you go, Francie. There you go. But the thing is, even with that, if you decide I'm just going to move, like that's the situation I was in. I was in my home. I was comfortable. It was supposed to be my lifetime home. I had redid that, the whole house, everything brand new, everything gutted out and redone. And I decided after being there like 10 years, I wanted to change. I didn't want to live in New Jersey anymore. So I moved. I sold it and I moved. And I came here. But the thing is, had I known people here and I was coming here for a reason, I probably would have just went on ahead and brought something. But I was coming here because I just wanted a change in my life. So I didn't know what it was going to be like. I would be a fool to purchase, right? And in the 7 years that I've been here, I still am not ready to make that commitment to actually living here for the rest of my life. I'm just not ready to. Again, like I said, I just want to leave being single and still being open to love. I want to be able to be available to do the things I might need to do for a relationship. As far as not a relationship, a marriage. Because I ain't moving nowhere for nobody for no relationship. That ain't never going to happen. Your girl going to always have her own in a relationship. Now, in a marriage, different story. I would move. I would move along the southern corridor, right? I ain't fiddling up north. Ain't that much love in the world. He better love me enough to move down south. Yes. I heard that, Sandra. I heard that. Yeah, see, California is expensive. It really is expensive. I'm sure you could find something, maybe even in a different area of where you're at, if you want, But it needs to be what you want to do. Some people just don't feel the need to exactly. See, that's the thing about owning a home. There you go, Francie. I heard that. Child, I heard that. Who you telling? But he best be ready to, if he's from the north, he best be ready to come south. But, as far as that's what I like about it, Will, about home ownership. I like projects. If I wanted to change, if I woke up one day and decided I want to paint this room and I want to add some wallpaper here and I want to do this and I want to do that, I want to knock that wall out. Because I just, like in my house, my last house I was in, it had this little stupid half wall between the kitchen and the eat-in kitchen area. And I was sitting there one day, I had just bought the house. I was having people do work in the house anyway. I was having contractors come in and out because when I bought the house, I had it completely redone. So I'm sitting there and I just took a hammer. I knocked the little countertop thing off of it. And then I pushed the whole wall down. Yes, I did. And when the contractor came, he was like, what the? I said, that wall was driving me nuts. I want the whole kitchen area opened up. And so it flowed from the back kitchen wall all the way through the kitchen, all the way through the eat-in kitchen area where I had cabinets installed on one side that matched the kitchen, and then all the way through to the family room. So it made it a whole great room. And the whole back of the house was wide open. And that's the kind of stuff I like about that. So when they came in and then, they re-sheetrocked that area and opened everything up and took the flooring, the Brazilian cherry flooring, all the way through, it was gorgeous. They had Miro all up around the fireplace, floor to ceiling. I had all of that taken down and had marble put up, floor to ceiling, sheet marble on my fireplace. And so it opened the whole thing up in there, and that's the kind of stuff I like doing. But, it is what it is. Yes, I did. I knocked that whole wall down, hammered it, pushed it, bent it, rocked it, and knocked the whole thing down. Pulled a little bit of the other wall, sheetrock from the other side. I didn't care. They fixed it. I just knew I wanted it open. I was like, this is the stupidest thing I ever seen. Why is this here? It's nothing that's holding the house up. It's just a stupid little half wall. I knocked that whole thing down. Yeah, look, this is what I'm talking about. It was like, okay, I didn't have an island when I first moved there, right? It was just where you could put a table in the middle of between your family room and the kitchen. It was where you could put a round table. It wasn't my formal dining room because that was on this side, but it was like an eat-in kitchen area, but its own space in a big open space, right? So it had this little half wall blocking where you had to walk through from the kitchen. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I ain't paying nobody to take this down. I could do it myself. So what I did was I made sure I could take the countertop part off of it because it was like Formica countertops in there. I knocked that off. And then once I opened it up, I was able to have a nice, big, huge island put there, right? Which now separated the TV room from the, but left it wide open. And I had bar stools there and it was led right into the kitchen. And then, like I said, on the other wall, I had the cabinetry, the Brazilian cherry cabinets, just like that was in the kitchen. And it was a desk and overhead cabinets and lower cabinets, and then a desk built into the side of that. And it opened up everything to, one side. But it wasn't nothing even hard to knock down if I was able to knock it down myself. Yeah, I'm telling you that if you would be some stupid half walls. I don't know what when they listen. That house was built. I want to say that house was built maybe 10 years before I bought it. So it was built maybe like the late 80s, right? Maybe even the 90s. And so when I got in there, I was like, nothing had changed. My house was the model home. So it had like a built-in office upstairs. I had to have all that pulled out to make my own office with a desk because it was like wraparound desk and like, where multiple people use that for the office, but they could show it for the model home. And then right next door was a 3-bedroom. I had the only 4-bedroom. Funny thing is, in this whole big giant development, nobody bought the 4-bedroom house. So the only 4-bedroom that was in that community was mine. The rest were 2 bedrooms. Yes. So I had the largest home there. And so And the house next door, like I said, was the model for the 3-bedroom. But they never changed. The people who owned the house the whole time they had it never changed one thing. It was just like the model. So it was old-fashioned. The old Home Depot cabinets were Formica countertops. I had all granite put in and Brazilian cherry cabinets. So it was very, it was brought up to date. Yeah, so that's what I liked about that. That I was able to do it. And then the bathroom, I had all granite and marble in there. Both bathrooms upstairs. The downstairs bathroom, I just put a little sink in there because it was a powder room. A little sink and a brand new toilet. And that was it. And a mirror that went over the sink. That's all I put in there. And then had that Brazilian cherry floor run through there too. In the powder room. And all the way out through the foyer and into, where the front door was. But where the formal living room and dining room, I had some carpet, really plush carpet in there. It was really done. I love that house. When I tell y'all, I got to find some pictures and show y'all one day of all the work that I had did before. And then what it looked like when I first bought it and the work that I did. Yeah. When I tell you I loved that house. No, it actually took me almost 2 years. It was in a bad market. But that was okay. It worked out. Yeah, so I miss... The one thing I do miss is that I had made that house. Like right now, though, I probably would be changing some stuff. Like if nothing else, I would probably have painted my cabinets by now to like a nice bright, if not white, almost like a antiqued white. And I would have made some changes. I would have. Now, like my blinds, I had them done in like a wood look, but they were the 2-inch blinds, but they were the wood look. They would have had to come down by now because that was like, it was such a dark look. I was into the Italian look at the time. So I would probably have been, probably now would have painted the cabinets out because they were brand new cabinets. I had them custom made. So I definitely wouldn't want to be buying no more. I would have painted them. And then I would have, lightened up and brightened up. Probably went with a gray tone to the walls. Possibly change the countertops out, that type thing. Yeah, because I think every 10 years, when you put a refresh on your house, every 8 to 14 years, if you put a refresher on your house, it kind of keeps it up to date. Yeah, I'm going to find those pictures because when I tell you I made some serious change. People who came to the house when I first brought it, they were like, "Girl, what's wrong with you?" I said, "Watch it. You just wait and see. You just wait." Because it was, what I liked was the size of it. It was, new homes. My house was maybe about like 16. I don't even know if it was 16 years old. I don't even think it was 16 years old. But it wasn't that much old. It wasn't that old. But it was old enough that the houses that were built in the early 2000s, you know how they had maybe the master bedroom might be like 15 by 18. And then all the other little rooms are like 10 by 12s. Like, come on, I did not want that. So my master bedroom was 25 feet by 19 feet. And then it had the ensuite and then a big walk-in closet in the ensuite. And I had opened up the ensuite too. And that was much bigger because I knocked down walls in there. Well, I didn't. The people did. The contractor did. And then I had the next bedroom was the 15 by 20. And then I had a 14 by 14 and a 14 by 12. They were the sizes of the bedrooms, which tells you, that those new houses, I couldn't have found that. My stairway was wide open. It was one of them go up, turn around and come back up. And then it was the whole opening with the catwalk only on one side. The other side was bedrooms. And so it was huge. That whole upstairs was huge and the whole downstairs was huge. I loved it. I really did. And that's what I liked. I couldn't find that looking at new homes. Yes, and oh, wow, 1912. But I bet you got a lot of good age in there. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Sharon. How are you, Sharon? Woo, Lord, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off of here. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. My mouth is dry like cotton. I didn't drink all my ginger ale. So I got to get some water. I realized Do y'all know the pinching your skin, and when your skin don't go down? Now it's better because I've been drinking water all day. But I pinched my skin. I was dehydrated. It didn't. It just stayed in the pinch. Now it's going down a lot faster. I was so dehydrated because the little mountain stayed there. I said, ooh, time to get some water. Yeah, it's going down good now. But so I've drank about a gallon of water between last night and today, and I'm getting ready to go in there and finish some more. And again, because I feel my mouth getting dry. And no, I didn't go back. As a matter of fact, funny you say that. I rode past the entrance because I went to my brother's house for we had a little brunch over my brother's house just in May. And my brother lived right down the street. Well, when I say right down the street, we have roads in New Jersey where I lived at. So probably about 10 minutes down the road, he lived from me. So we rode past the entrance to my development. I lived in a development called Terrestria. And we rode past, and he was like, here you go, Joan, right here. But we rode right past it. I would have had to turn in to go into my development. But yeah, that was the closest I came. Now, a couple times when I went back, I did go by there. Somebody else, somebody's there and they've made their changes. Like the stuff that I had did outside, it's some things are different and stuff like that. But yeah. Yes, indeed. I missed the house though. Whose comment, Cheryl? Somebody was on here? I don't know. Let me stay out of it. Hey, Karen. Welcome, Karen. I'm getting ready to get off here now. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. My throat is going dry. My voice is getting ready to leave me. But yeah, we was on here just talking about everything tonight. Everything. I think next week I'm going to try to get some pictures together, and I'll show y'all some of the work, some of the before and afters of or maybe I'll do it in a video. Maybe I'll do it in a video. And I'll try to find my SD card, put it in my computer, and maybe I'll do a video of a slideshow of some before and afters of that I had did of the house. But yeah, that was the fun days. That was the fun days. Y'all are talking about something. I don't know what y'all talking about. But I'm going to get off here, y'all. I'm going to go get me some water. And then I'm going to finish up a little bit more of this moving around stuff that I'm doing. Right now, I got the cabinet with the 2 doors in the middle of my kitchen. So that has to be slid out the way. But the good thing is, all you got to do is you can push it like that and it moves. It's so lightweight. And then I'm going to finish putting some of this stuff back. And then I'm getting in a bath and I'm going to bed. But I will chit-chat with you guys later. I will definitely see you through the week. And then maybe one day I told y'all I'm going to be using the Facebook page, my Facebook business page, to be going live, some pop-on lives and stuff like that. So keep a lookout for that. And, yeah. So anyway, y'all, I'm hanging up. I will talk to y'all later. Let me get something to drink. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I appreciate you guys. All right. Bye-bye.